You could say it's cheating. It's not. It's easy mode. It's in the pack. I'm quite happy that it's in the pack, to be honest. Now then, YouTube, I'm the Toff Man, and welcome back to some more Not the Bees, where it's all about the bees. And we are back. It's episode number 3 now, and I really cannot wait to get into this episode and show you what I have managed to do. So, I have got over here, of course, my commons. We got them at last episode. They actually need changing around, which is fantastic. These steadfasts, they're going okay. We've lost a few frames over here, but I will sort that out at some point in the near future, because I do like to get the drops from this, the production drops. But we have 2 new apiaries at the back here. What have we got? Cultivated and diligent. I actually got the diligent pure before I managed to get the cultivated pure. So there's something to be proud about. We've got the diligent as well. Let's go ahead and pop them along there. And they get the stringy combs, which allow you to get propolis and stuff like that, or propolis, or however you do that. Last episode, I told you what we was going to be doing this episode, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. The career bees, which is a tab on the second bit just down here, actually helps us out going forwards quite a lot, and let's show you this. So to get started with career bees, you're going to need to breed a student bee. This will require crossbreeding a common and a cultivated bee in a hive over a bookshelf. Use a mutation frame just to be sure. You can right click a student bee drone on any hive and it will alert you if anything is wrong. Great for keeping track of multiple hives. Once you have bred a student bee, it's time to, well, we haven't managed to do that just yet. So let's go ahead and try this out. It says, if we have a look, student bee, this thing here, it says 100% requires bookshelf as a foundation. It's 100%. I don't see why we need a mutation frame, so I'm not going to bother with it. But we need a pure common and a cultivate, or the other way around. So I've managed to get this. I've got a pure common eventually, managing to use some of the common drones that we've got over there and some of the half-done drones over in my thing there. We've managed to be able to get a pure common. And of course we've got a pure cultivated from the setup that we've got over there as well. So if we pop them in there, guys, and if we use our Oblivion frame just to kill it off straight away, we should, in fact, once it finds that flower and then breeds a little bit, we should just pure straight away get that student bee. And that is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for the princess, I'm hoping for the drones, I'm pretty sure that that is going to work. I've also, in between episodes, been working on the amount of honey drops that we have. So we've got quite a few of them now, which is great. Look at this, guys. We've got student princess, student drones. This is looking absolutely wonderful. Student. It's got a long lifespan. It gives 2 children, which is awesome. And we've got the student loan. We have not got the student loan. Student long, all that sort of stuff there. So they're basically student. They are looking legendary. I don't think we've got any more apiaries kicking around, actually, guys. This is interesting. Apiary. There it is. So we need impregnated casings, which I think we've got one of them. We've got a few of them, actually. We've got 2 of them. That's good. We also need this, any wood and any slabs. Well, that is pretty much easily done. We just need the wood. Of course we do. It's always the wood. That's done that for us. And that. Now, I've actually looked into some of the career bees and what you can do with the career bee. And really, guys, it's going to set us off quite well. If we can get down the line of career bees, we are looking absolutely legendary, guys. We really, really are. And it's something I desperately do want to get down. And I didn't realise, actually, you can leave stuff in the crafting table in this pack, which is something. So let's go ahead and make ourselves the apiary we need. Beautiful. Let's put away the stuff that we don't actually need. Awesome. I think we need another set of signs as well. So let's quickly make one of those. Lovely. Put away what we don't need, of course. And then let's pop over here. And on one of these, I'm going to go ahead and nip it right there. I'm just going to go ahead and put that right there. The grass has grown quite considerably. It's nearly at this area where we're going to be doing all of our crossbreeding and stuff like that. So if we put these in here, we should just be able to go ahead and get a load of student pewers. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Student pewer, just in case we need any more going forwards. So that's going to do its business, and we're going to go ahead and get some more student drones from that one. 100% pure student drones, which is awesome. So once you've bred a student bee, it's time to graduate. As any academic will tell you, graduation is just the start. Breeding a graduate bee requires crossbreeding a student with a common. So very simply put, we need either a common princess or a student princess to be able to do this going forwards. So of course, to keep that spare, we'll probably go ahead and make another one of these common ones. So this is a pure 100% common drone. I'm hoping we've got some sort of crossbreed. Yes, we have Meadows common, which is fantastic. Now, eventually, we're looking at a 75% common, 25% Meadows. We don't need to put anything else inside here. We certainly don't want to be mutating it, but we do want to kill it straight off so that we can get what we need. Pure 100% common and a half common Meadows should, in theory, give us a good chance at getting the common princess straight off the bat. Come on, kill it. There we go. We've actually managed to get some cultivated in there as well, but we're looking for 100% common. So that's common Meadows, not exactly what we're after, but it's common, so we can't be bothered too much about that. Again, we get the same amount of chance by killing this off, and 100% common. Once we've done that, we get one of our common drones, which we've got a spare one anyway. We always get 2 drones from that one dying off, so we've got our common. We've got our 100% pure student drone. We're looking for that 100% pure princess, but we're not quite managing to get it at the moment. There's another common. That's another full-on common. So let's put that back in there, and hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to get our pure 100% common. I'll be back when I've got it, guys. And if I'd have waited just until the end there, you would see that we've got a full-on common lot here. Common princess, common drone, common drone. So, with the spare commons that I've got, the pure ones, and everything else spare that I've got kicking around, that's not common. That's not pure, sorry. We're going to put all the pures in here. Those are the 2 that we need, and of course the crossbreed we're going to put in there just in case we need something that's got part of it later on down the line. I've noticed as well, actually, guys, when I was doing the bees over here, there was no grass on here, yet there was a poppy, and I think that the bees actually create the flowers. You can see I haven't placed that flower there, but it actually creates the flowers. So that's pretty awesome, and I didn't realise that they could actually do that onto fully onto dirt. So with the common princess and the student drone, let's take a quick look here. This may result in either a collecting bee or a graduate bee. We're after the collecting bee, of course, so let's take a quick look at not the collecting bee, we're after the graduate bee. So the graduate bee is a student and a common. You get a 50% chance of a graduate, and I do believe you get a 50% chance of a collecting bee. Let's give this a chance. We're going to pop it into there. I do believe you need to do this over... you might not need to do this over a bookcase, but we've done it anyway. Right, let's go to sleep really quickly. Nice one. We, of course, need to drag that Oblivion frame. I hope that Oblivion frame is going to last a long time for us, because we're certainly going to need it, guys. That is for sure. So we'll end up with either graduate or collectors. I'm hoping we can get like a bit of both. We've got student princess there, we've got a common drone, and we've got a graduate drone, which is very nice. So let's take a look at that. Student graduate, okay. A graduate collecting, and a common collecting. So depending on which way we want to go, if we wanted to get a collecting bee, I don't think that's anyways is a good way there. Student graduate and a graduate collecting. I think that's a good way of trying to wheedle out the other part. So we've got 50% graduate, 25 student, 25 collecting, basically. So I'm hoping to get a full-on 100% graduate. I might as well go ahead while that's doing that and go ahead and make another apiary just ready for it. Eventually, after what seems like 6 million years, we've managed to get the graduate and the graduate drone. So basically, pure graduate, we've got it, guys. Now, the good thing is, as well, along the line, we've managed to get pure PhD drones. We've got a couple more student drones there, but we've got a few of these, like hybrids. We've got one with the collecting in there, which I'm going to pile all these back into this over here. Those are all of the mixes there, and these are all of the pures, so we're going to put all of these in there as well. And we've got another pure graduate drone, which we're going to shove into there. Basically, we're going to leave just these two right here. That's a slow worker. They're both the same. They're all the same, really. In here, we've got our apiary ready and waiting to go, so we just need to slap this down on the floor with a sign saying graduate pure. Nice. And then we put our graduates in there. And then we've got a nice steady supply of graduates and students coming in now. And we've got a good start onto getting the PhD drones kicking around as well. So we are quite quickly running away with this Oblivion frame. I think what we're going to try to do now, guys, is go towards the Industrious, because if we don't go towards the Industrious and the Imperial to be able to get on with the quest book right here, we're going to end up with a problem. But let's just carry on with this one for the moment. Breeding a graduate bee requires crossbreeding a student with a common. We've got that anyway. Collectors' bees function much like Britannia's hopperhawk. They will collect drops in their territory and can be controlled with the use of item frames. That will be very useful later on, however, not at this moment in time. As you can see, we've got everything but the collecting bee. If we can manage to get the collecting bee, then we've fully done that. We can go ahead and use the check mark so that we can say that we've done that. And then we get access to all of the spawns. So we get spawn sheep, cow, chicken, pig, which is awesome. And I suppose I best get put in a little bit of an area in, maybe over here actually, for our passive animals when they come up. Because using these student bees, these are going to be absolutely fantastic because of what we can do with these a little bit later on down the line. Not quite yet. This one requires a study on how to start. We're not quite there just yet. And of course the long haul requires the Industrious and Imperial, which we certainly aren't there at the moment. What we've been doing, guys, is getting together just a good amount of drones. When you first breed couples together, you might get the odd one that sort of splits off from itself. So it wouldn't be like 100% pure, but eventually you will start getting ones that will stack. Like before, I didn't have diligence that would stack with each other, but now I have, and I've got a good amount of cultivated drones. And look at this, guys. Here it is. We're starting to get some student drones coming through as well, which is going to be awesome. So to get to the... What am I going to go for first? Well, I think the Industrious ones first. I think do the no, it's not the Royal Jelly. We've got diligent ones. We need unwary. That's the one that we need to go with. Diligent and cultivated. We've got both of these. That should be easy enough to do. 8% chance of getting that. Now imagine if we don't have Oblivion frames. It's going to take forever, guys, and they're not exactly easy to craft either. So we've got to be very, very careful with the amount of Oblivion frames that we do in fact use. Diligent and cultivated makes the unwary. So we just need a spare princess that is either a diligent or a cultivated. It really doesn't matter. How many of everything have we actually got? We've got quite a few diligent drones. So I'm going to get one of these diligent drones. And have we got a spare princess anywhere that we can sort of force through here? I don't think we have. By the looks of things, we have no princesses left. which means we need to go back into the quest book right here. And I did notice this thing down here, bee shopping, which is quite interesting. A few spare drones. We can get some rocket drones or Valiant drones doing it this way, so we can get something completely new for us there with 10 honey drops. We don't want that though. We want some princesses. And to do that, I think the easiest way is probably doing it this way. If we do it this way, get some more wood, get some stone, and we can get these princesses. These are the keys, because we can really force these princesses to be anything we want. And that is exactly what I'm going to be doing with the diligent there. So I will be back when I've got a diligent princess that I can cross with my cultivated drone. And then we'll give it a little bit of a whirl over here with an oblivion frame and 2 of the mutation frames and see what we can get. Alright, well, it's not quite what I was after, and I wasn't entirely sure why I got this, but then I realised when you do the forest and diligent together, you could have a chance of getting a growing princess. This is exactly not what I was after, however, might as well add it to the list of things that we've got. We can use this going forwards, of course, and you can use it in the growing with the primeval to get fossilised or unwary. You can get thriving, all sorts of different stuff that you can use it with. So we may as well just go ahead and add that to the collection. Let's go ahead and put it onto here. So growing, that's not how we spell growing. Growing, pure. Lovely jubbly. We are working on unwary. It's going to take a while to get there, but we are working on it, guys. Okay, this is taking a lot longer than what I thought it was going to. But I was wandering around in the quest book and I found this easy mode enabled. It's something that I definitely do want to do, especially to move things along quickly for YouTube purposes. There are these easy mode enabled quests, which allows you obviously to get these frames as well. But there are some industrial apiaries, generators, automation upgrades. Basically, this industrial apiary is going to be absolutely massive for us because it will give you the automation upgrade, which will constantly and all the time make sure that the princesses get fed back into it, because I'm having to manually do it with everything over there at the moment. The problem is as well, I'm running low on honey drops, and that is the only thing at the minute. I'm hoping that this will show up as being cultivated. Oh, there we go. This one as well, being lucky. Oh yes, guys. Cultivated and cultivated, both of these are pure cultivateds, which is exactly what I was after. Okay, that one's a pure one. These are unknown genomes. That one's a pure one. I think these are all pure ones as well, actually, so I'm going to slap them into there. But I am going to enable that easy mode, mainly just because for YouTube, because it takes such a long time. And in certain times, guys, I'm not going to have that much time to be able to do this. So I've just, oh god, look at the state of my inventory. No, let's put them honey drops in there as well, actually, while I'm here. Can I put these in here? I can. Lovely jubbly. And I can put them in there. I've got tons and tons of these forest drones, which I haven't actually looked into. There's one that I've got there that's a crossbreed, which I'll shove into that chest there. But I don't know what all of them are. I'm pretty sure they're crossbreeds, but without looking, I don't know. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to claim this. You could say it's cheating. It's not. It's easy mode. It's in the pack. I'm quite happy that it's in the pack, to be honest. So I've got the industrial apiary. That does run off power as well, by the way. So it's not entirely, completely and utterly free. We're going to put the industrial apiary. We might as well stick it here, haven't we? We'll stick that one there. And this one, again, like I said, it requires power. So let's go ahead and shove the generator right next to it right there. And then, of course, we can feed that generator with power going forwards. We can put these emulation upgrades in, which are actually really, really good for us. Because in some aspects, look at this, hell emulation. We would need to go to the nether, or we would need to build one of the alvearies and get sort of like fans or heaters on these alvearies to turn them into a biome that bees will actually be able to be bred in. So we've got one here. All these emulations, and of course the automation upgrade as well, which is ace. And I do believe I'm not going to use it as of this moment in time, but what I do want to have a look at, and this is one reason why I've decided to do it, these fancy frames here. Look at this, 6 honey drops for 1 Oblivion frame. That is going to be massive for me going forward. I've already nearly gone straight the way through this 1 Oblivion frame. I'm not even a little of the way through any of the bees or any of the quests. I am going to run out of Oblivion frames so fast, and to wait for bees to die off, it's going to take forever, guys. So I'm quite happy. That's the only real reason why I wanted to get into the easy mode, was these Oblivion frames that I see right here. Also, we've got this mutating frame, which, we get a mutation of 3, which that would be pretty awesome, to be honest. 6 honey drops for that. Ooh, that is some going, that is. That is some going. But we've got our cultivated princess now. Of course, we are after the unwary, which is the diligent and the cultivated. So we've got the cultivated princess. We just need a diligent drone, which we've got plenty of them over in our little thing here. Oh, we've got another. I can't believe it. After all that work, guys, we've just gone ahead and got one of the diligent princesses pop up as well. Oh, you're kidding. I think I'm going to keep... Do I want to keep the... Wait a second. Diligent and unwary. So I want to keep the diligent one, because that one is going to get us the... Yes, I want to keep that one. So it's these 2 that I want to use. Okay, let's go ahead and put them 2 together. Oh, wait. Wait. I nearly messed up big style there, guys. We definitely want these mutation frames in there as well. Cultivated, diligent. We've got the Oblivion frame in there as well. Hopefully, with this, we should be able to find that we've got unwaries. And I'm hoping these are going to be really, really good mutations, because that's what we're after at the moment. I'm going to put these over here just slightly. Aha! We've got a couple of green-looking unwary ones and one looking other one. I'm not bothered about that one at the minute. What I am bothered about is this one. Unwary cultivated and unwary diligent. So we've definitely got the unwary side of things in here. I'm going to take these out and I'm going to try to refine this. And here we go, guys. Finally, we have our unwary pure bees, which is absolutely awesome. In fact, I'm going to take this down. I can do that, can't I, with this? No queen, no power. I'm hoping I can. That doesn't break it. It doesn't, which is good. And then we're just going to shove our normal apiary down here with our unwaries. And that's a good way of finishing off this episode, I should think. The unwaries. It's taken a while to be able to get them, to be quite honest. But let's just go ahead and grab ourselves another set of signs, because we've run out now. There we are. And then let's go ahead and mark these off. So now that we've got the unwary pures. Unwary. Oops. Unwary pures. Now that we've got them, guys, we will... Let's take a quick gander, actually. Let me just have a quick look. Unwary. There. So what we basically can do with these is we can breed them with the diligent ones, and we get an 8% chance of getting the industrious ones. That is exactly what we are after next, first and foremost, the industrious ones, and then we can go for the imperial ones. And then that's, oops, I cannot spell today at all. And then the imperial ones, which... oh, no, that's the uses for them. We need noble and majestic. To get noble, we need to breed common and cultivated together, and we've got a 10% chance of getting the noble one. To get the majestic, it is very simply the noble with the cultivated. So it's basically the same thing as what we've just done, but it's gone the other line instead. If we take a look at the bee breeding tree, we're doing quite well. We are doing quite well here. As you can see, noble is done with this and that, and then noble with cultivated makes the majestic, then the majestic with the noble makes the imperial. Once we've got that, it really does open up the quest book quite a lot, because later on down the line, when we get to where is it? Is it Begression? There it is. Look, how to make all the things is what we need. These quests are designed to walk you through how to obtain some of the most common resources that bees can produce. This is not a comprehensive list, and there are many more things that are available to be produced. Explore the different bee types in JAI to see what you can find. It's highly recommended you progress through the Career Bees quest line and unlock the basic Gendustry genetic imprinter before attempting to progress through these quests, as some bees have flower/biome requirements that would be difficult without genetic manipulation. It doesn't really matter for us because, of course, we've got that little the easy mode enabled, which is awesome. But now that we've done this, guys, I'm quite happy about how much we've actually managed to get done in just 3 episodes. We've got a wonderful supply of pure bees here, all pure. We just want to get up to that industrious and the imperial, and then we will be absolutely laughing. We'll be laughing, guys. And I can't wait to get this industrial apiary up and running. But it's getting this generator going. It's getting the source of power that we can just keep on going without worrying about. And that will come in time. Again, if you're enjoying this series, guys, please go ahead and leave a like on the video. It'd be absolutely brilliant if you could. And don't forget, you can see episodes a week earlier than what you do on YouTube if you go ahead and follow me on Patreon from just the $1. It certainly helps me out. And yeah, you get to see your episodes 1 week earlier. But you still get to see them on YouTube if you do not wish to do so, which is absolutely fine, of course. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, I'm the Top Man as always. Stay safe.